Hi, y'all. Well, I have been asked today to talk about self care. It's a tough one. It's a tough one right now. It's a tough one for me because I am not the best at self care, and anyone who knows me would tell you that. I just feel like everything has an intensity of 10 right now. It really doesn't matter what it is, whether it's school, the election, work, COVID. It just all feels like the intensity is so high. So it is really important for us to think about how do we care for ourselves and how do we create the space to be able to care for others. Um, I am definitely one of those people who has always kind of had the mentality of like work hard, play hard. And that's nice and all when you're young. But I've kind of, I would say, started to think about it as work, play, and relax in moderation. Then it all gets done. You get to enjoy yourself, you get to feel productive, and you get to rejuvenate so that you can come back the next day. How do we care for ourselves? Well, I start by planning. I'm type A. I know that not everybody here is, but I feel like it's the one thing that allows me to be in the headspace to get through is planning and organizing. So looking at my planner, what are my meetings this week? What do I have to do for meals at home this week? How do I set those things up ahead of time so that I'm not having to think about them and winging it? Because the winging it in my house creates stress for me, for my husband, for my child. And it's unneeded stress. So I try to focus on that first. And then the other thing that I think about when I think about the importance of self care, many years ago, I was given the kind of analogy of, if you're on a plane and oxygen masks drop, what do they say? They say, put your mask on before you help others with their mask. We have to give ourselves oxygen as parents, as workers, as students, as whatever role it is we play. We have to give ourselves oxygen before we can be a helper to others. And I think one of the easiest ways for me to make sure that I'm doing that is to take little bits of time. It's really hard, right? To set aside these chunks of time. Oh, I'm going to go have a spa day, which we really can't do too much of right now. Or, I'm going to go on vacation. Those things are all great. But right now, what can we do? Well, draw a bath. I think that's a great one. It's an opportunity. Put down the electronics. Just chillax. Go be in nature. I always think that there's something really magical about the wind blowing through the trees. Right now, the colors are changing. Go look at it. Go be in it. Bundle up because it's getting chilly out there. Take a walk. My dogs love it when I walk them. 10 minutes. We're not talking about, always hours at a time, but if you can take 10 or 15 minutes a day to sit with yourself or walk with yourself or just create space for you where you can hear the voice in your head. And just remember, positive talk is not a bad thing, right? It might sound a little crazy sometimes, but it's good. And to have gratitude. I think that having gratitude right now for what we do have and not for what we're missing and what we don't have is one of the most important things we can do to take care of ourselves so that we're able to support others in our lives. So I hope you all are surviving. Be well. Know that we're sending as much positive energy out to you as we can. And we hope that we can gather again sometime in the near future. All right. Take care, folks.